Hello, luminous souls. Welcome to the Biome. You are here because you're aligned and ready for your spiritual grit, the kind that builds you, not breaks you. Today's thread that has found you in this moment is the heart's desire, so don't flinch. And I got your back. With the heart's desire reveals what your soul has quietly wanted long before your mind has caught up. With Heart's Desire thread, it asks what you're ready to receive, not just what you've been willing to settle for. The Heart's Desire thread is also a space that helps you see the desire as direction, not danger, the compass of your next timeline. So if you're here, it's because you're ready to see what lives on the other side of wanting. So let's open this gently, fully, and see what your heart is asking for now. One more. All right, so our first energy card today is 333. This has been following me around everywhere. We have support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, talents. See, the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. So 333, if you've been seeing that, synchronicities, times, totals, numbers, paints, colors, just know that this is most likely for you. All right, so what else do we need to know about this Heart's Desire thread? All right, what else do we need to know? Be realistic. I swear we got that the last reading. Be realistic. Get your head out of the clouds and begin seeing things for the way they really and truly are. Walk through the life wearing rose-colored glasses only leads to pain, embarrassment, and loss. So be realistic, and you have the support. And I swore I saw the number 6 last time inside of it. I don't know, it was like right there. It was so clear. All right, so let's go ahead and keep diving into the energy cards. Let's see what this spread has for us today. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Show us this Heart's Desire, please. Chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall. I swear. Have we not been getting this card like all week? Puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted, salty, bitter, angry, petty, masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure, trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness, the bottom of the deck, soulmate, twin flames, friendship, or romantic partner. So what was coming to me was, this seems like a smaller argument, nothing serious. I feel like this might be a little dramatic. I don't know. And I see chaos right here. Are you in something new and it's because it's new, you're freaking out a little bit? Because normally I get like toxicity vibe when I pull the masculine energy card, but it's not doing that. It's like dramatic. Are you not being realistic about the arguments? It's almost like you know in your body they're your soulmates, but why are you being so dramatic? Okay, we're gonna pull more energy cards. It doesn't seem that big. Like, we're gonna keep going. I mean, that's why you're puzzled. Is it because, you know, you're integrating with the new masculine energy and you've been like on your sobriety or sovereignty journey and it's like new? You don't know what to do with it? All right. What else do we need to know about this heart's desire? Maybe you're afraid of getting trapped. Karma, consequences, cause and effect, debts. Depth, awareness, importance, value. Right. Oh, pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn. Escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Oh my gosh. Family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. Underneath the bottom of the deck, boundaries, no, draw the line, enough. Oh my gosh. Okay, my initiative thought was that there was self-sabotaging going on. Like you're in a really good space, but it's not funny, but you don't want to be trapped. Are you in the mindset that you just want to have you and your soulmate? You don't want to find someone who wants to start a family or, you know, like you could be at a point in your life where you know what you want, and maybe it isn't to expand, it's more like to get the quality of life through and through. And that's why I feel like you see family as a trap. You're escaping them because maybe they want the family, but you just want the relationship, and you are entitled to have that desire. And I think there's something about it because you feel there's a lot of pride and there's more depth to you being confused, and you definitely know the chaos is coming from a karmatic sequence from your debt. Honestly, I feel like it's more being honest with yourself about what you want this time around. And I think you've done so much healing along the way where you were working on loving yourself, pouring into yourself, your boundaries, you know, and you've done the work, but maybe this is a sign that this isn't your masculine partner. You have the intentions of wanting a soulmate, but there's nothing saying this masculine is your soulmate either. I'm saying it's probably a little harmless, but you're in the position, like, you already want to leave this person. I think they like scared you off, but it's more like approaching with this is who I am, this is what I want in life. And if they want more, something else, you just learn that it's just not the right timeline for you to, and move on that way. But if they want a family, like, you're settling or they're settling. And didn't we talk about that? Something about settling. Hold on. I feel like I saw that. Focus inward. Give you a sense of purpose. We're going to go into the traditional tarot, but your saltiness is coming off as ego. You know what I'm saying? Arrogance, maybe, to this person. Because you're just trying to say no. Or they think they can butter you up and change your mind when it's has nothing to do with the love you have for them. You don't want to do it. It's as simple as that. I mean, there's really no explaining or proving or exhausting why it's a no, and to feel bad for it or maybe feeling shamed for it is kind of crazy, because you're entitled to live the life you want to live. And it's almost like they're taking it as you're just confused, you're just puzzled, but like, no, you're like, it's deeper than that. You already know that if you keep walking forward in this energy of settling, it's at your expense. It literally is at your expense. But let's go ahead and get into this. Just be realistic about it. You're being supported by Source. Your joy is just as valued. There's no way and no rule book and no guides and no nothing to tell you exactly how to live in this world. You don't have to fit in the stereotype. You don't have to fit in the cookie cutter way. You don't have to fit in the eyes of society. You know, like, I feel like sometimes it's frowned upon when women don't want to have a family. And I got feminine energy. You could be masculine. It's fine. You take it as it resonates. In this situation, I just feel heavily about it being frowned upon that a woman doesn't want to have kids. And I feel like you're in a situation where your partner does, and that's okay, but don't try to force it. It's not something that's going to go away, unfortunately. People like to think you can live past it, but it doesn't. It's like asking anybody to settle on their dreams. Everybody's entitled to try to live the best life that their hearts and their souls yearn for, you know? Your purpose, your passion. All right, what else do we need to know about this heart's desire? You just got to find that person that's going to tick all those boxes. All right, let's go. Ready, set, go. You know, it's weird. I see the cards in a certain way sometimes, but this time I saw trapped, masculine, and escaping. Like, are they giving you the runaround? Okay, so the hangman in the upright position is where you currently are emotionally, is needing to change the perspective of how things are being handled at this time. Like, maybe listening a little closer or taking into consideration what resonates maybe will help. We have the Queen of Wands in the pull position. This is the influence that's calling you forward, like to rise above it, live in that black cat energy. You know how karma works. You know what would happen if you live a life of chaos, and you just have to live it unapologetically, authentically yourself, with the ambition and intentions to go forward. You have the star in reverse in the root position. You're just losing hope a little bit. And honestly, these are all emotions of why you would be losing the hope. Pride, salty, the depth, like you're very intuitive, and then puzzled, which is, going through the journey and the motions of why is this happening? Was this a sign? Was this a warning? Handling it with intention and awareness. Three of Pentacles in the upright position. The world is trying to mirror to you that you work really well. You have the tools, you have skills, you're a great partner, but it's almost like what you would be leading the way, or you would be doing most of the work, or you would be running the show, or maybe they just boss you around, not letting you grow. You have to stay underneath them in order for it to work. We have the Four of Wands in the upright position and the fog. So this is what is hidden and unclear. I don't know. It's the celebration, group gathering. Is your family making you feel trapped? Maybe they like them. Maybe they're pouring in that doubt. Maybe there's a stereotype you're trying to live up to, and it's putting pressure. Let's keep going. See what else is happening here. Yeah, it's definitely something karmatic. Well, look at that. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords in reverse in the pivot. So it's almost like nothing's moving forward. So they're not your cup of tea. And it's not like, it's not saying he's an awful person. I think I said this in my last reading, like, they don't have to be awful for them not to be the one, but just nothing's moving. It's reckless. It's careless. There's no planning. Like, pretty much stop right here. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse for the interference. Literally, the energy that's complicating things is that you're tired of struggling. Maybe you guys have financial issues together. Maybe they're bad with money. Maybe there's no savings. Can't hold a job. You're just tired of struggling for sure. So I see how that's the pressure coming from this person. Spirit is telling you this is a karmatic. This is a karmatic tie. This is more like taking your energy back, realizing how much they're taking and not giving towards you. But this is your chance to recognize it, to break it. Break it free. Be realistic about it. You're being supportive. Call your energy back. the becoming. So this is what you're integrating into, and it's the Lover's card in the upright position. Now it's really like loving yourself, choosing your, like, better than what this is, even if it's not someone in your face right now. Like, you're hoping and dreaming for a soulmate, not just any mate, a soulmate, you know? So to have the becoming and knowing that it's out there for you, and that that is what you're choosing, is the Lover cards upright. Here comes that Ace of Swords in the horizon position. So this is the likely outcome with your spiritual awakenings. Of course, siding by side with the boundaries card, you're learning to know your worth, know your authenticity, and not apologizing for it. Because I felt like it's just a little bit of bickering and stuff, but it's everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's things that you can't even help. You're born with, in a sense. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position. Stuck, not a good idea, isn't going to go anywhere, unmotivated. I mean, this isn't, both action cards are like in retrograde. This is just like a hard no. Absolutely not. So it doesn't have to be malicious. I feel like you can just like bygones be bygones. No love lost here. And kill this karmatic circle here right before the end of the 9-year, yeah? But you'll see things turn around once you make this decision if you have any hesitations, but it doesn't look like you do. It's more like a reason just to go. Yep. You felt it, even if it was really tiny in your gut. But here's your confirmation. And that being said, the heart always knows, even when the mind forgets. May this reading remind you what you've longed for isn't out of reach. It's already part of you, as you can see, right? If this message touched your heart, please consider watering the biome with an equal exchange of energy, like a like, a comment, or a share. It keeps the weave alive and the thread moving forward. If we're parting ways, thank you so much for your energy and your presence. It means more than you know, and it never goes unnoticed. Until we meet next time, travelers, stay soft in your becoming, clear in your feelings, and keep close to the spark that led you here. And I will see you on the next pull of the thread.